too. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Yeah, really badass Butta, man. Community work, community help. It's what we do, man. This how historic it is, bro. You got a motherfucking phone booth out here. Niggas ain't seen no phone booth. Need a phone booth. Gotta get in here.
That doesn't mean life is good. And not all of us are dualists. But to acknowledge the dualists and say, Pipes to CM. Thank you, honorable people, for existing. Or we wouldn't have this land to be on. My segue also talks about the rest
Oh, I was just gonna talk about the program right here. The Justin Hefty. You ain't got nothing about it on paper?
who don't always look as brown as I do. Some of them look
Yeah,
just
we're
like
finna
me.
talk about the program
I have to
and
clarify when I say just
how honored I
like
am
you.
to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to finance our community's dreams. You feel me? Am I going first? You going first. You going first. I'm just telling you what the program is and what your position is. You know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, man. For real shit, man. You's a really, real community organizer, community, man. You's a community asset. Nigga, listen, bro. I'm gonna get mine in, bro.
Most people don't know that.
Yeah.
That way so that when you leave, there are random times you go, hey, I
I
wonder
keep
who
forgetting
used
this
to live
damn
here.
step down here.
Because I promise you, the history here, much like why the work that the Urban League is doing with their housing programs, from the $200 million being injected into our community, wouldn't matter. They wouldn't go, if their family's been here since before 1968. How do we stop this thing, whether we want to call it gentrification, or just some rude behavior that at a minimum, thank you for a full moment ago, thank you for being in a good way, for being yourself again, honorable people. I do a lot of storytelling and it usually starts out, a long time ago, animals could speak and people could listen. With an invitation that usually elementary kids would get, and they listen in a good way. But as much as I can speak, listening is the more important part, because then you become this witness to life. Imagine if I was doing it in an empty room. So often we sing, we express in the shower, and don't come into community to make noise. And be heard. That thank you for the work at every level of the organizations that are being represented here today, because they're doing that work. That I feel humbled that I have friends that whether James Fellows or community members, faces up on that wall
Hey,
that have.
another thing you can do is go
We got
read your
stadium
flyer.
here. This is our
Go read the
community.
flyer. Yeah,
The
nigga.
fellow tribes, their boundary
Look,
reservations.
nigga, we do
south of
black
Fort Lauderdale,
empowerment,
even if
nigga.
their land covers
That's what
where
we
you're
do.
sitting, where you live, where you eat,
What we
where
do,
you
nigga.
sleep,
Black
and if you
empowerment.
stay in this county, where you'll probably die.
That's what's up.
This is
Shout out,
their
East.
land.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I
Henderson,
want to acknowledge.
East
If you
Texas.
understand that, then you can understand sovereignty. And if you get that at a tribal level, then I encourage you to understand sovereignty from a personal level. It is about stepping up and doing the work that you see being done by the people on this wall, behind these benches, and behind the scenes that many of us don't ever get a chance to see.
Sit
For
down.
me, this is about going to meet grandkids.
Yeah, I'm
My
gonna go.
grandkids. And you hear what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am. There's one all. This isn't their home. We go all the way down the road.
We do black empowerment. You know what I'm saying?
My other five grandsons who live in my house, who are in North Carolina, and I always get
Man, I think I broke my camera, man. This shit is bad.
to get all back at it.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I hear you say the word today, Bud? Great job. Some of our youth, if they can learn how to say our language, so can we. And I say it, and I have to own it like that. Even if I go, I'm not from here.
Black home ownership.
Indian relocation brought my family here. We were forced here. I have never lived anywhere but in hilltops. I can remember Browns, I can my community a safe place. That's what I want for my grandkids. What I want for your grandkids. And the segue is, if we're going to acknowledge the land, and then we're going to acknowledge the tribe that's from here, and the tribes that are from here, I want to take a minute to go, hey, you got here somehow too. I don't care how long your families live here, you're not from here. Unless you're a fellow tribal member, you are not from here. But at some point, you came to
Land acknowledgement.
and own that. And so it's from that place, I go, I want this for your grandkids too. If they can't live in a good way like that, if we can't figure out how to create sustainability for our community, then what good does it do for me to stand up there and go, let me acknowledge the land. Thank you for chauvinism, I'll go home now. These are my operations, what's that about?
Yeah, what up, Ryan?
So my hope is, what can we learn by doing the land acknowledgement? What can we learn by acknowledging the Puyallup tribe of Indians? And then looking in the mirror and honoring and acknowledging who it is we are as humans. This thing that I got to look around and go, Levi, where are you? I've been very blessed that if I asked one of my grandkids, they could come up and sing the bear song. We were up at Huckleberry Camp, and they're singing it because there's bears, and they want the bears to know, hey, we come in a good way. Leave us alone. And then they're safe. Not just because they have this physical way of singing, and believing, not just in who they are, but the power of these words as an expression of their spirit. That to me is what I was raised by my grandmother. That is what it meant to be not just Ute and Apache or Indian or Indigenous or First Nations, but human. And so this place in acknowledging the land, acknowledging the people from here, and acknowledging you, I'm lucky to see this thing go down through my family, that I'm going to ask my son, who's enrolled an alt member, to come up and share a friendship song that him and one of his brothers created. You come up here, Levi?
Woo!
I appreciate that there's these words to go, how do we nurture the next generation of people that, co-leaders, co-conspirators,
Puyallup.
co-collaborators,
Indian
and what are
tribe.
the future movements as we acknowledge
Giving
the
land
land,
acknowledgement.
the people from it, and each other. That this friendship song for me has been a way that isn't just about what do we pull from the past, because it was created by him and his brother. The youth, young people for today, being leaders today, said this is the song that we want to sing to acknowledge and call into space friendship, relationship. And as I look around and see faces that I go, a decade of relationship, thank you for that. That this song is for you, every single one of you, to go, how can we do this thing moving forward? That as you listen to the presenters today, as you hear the other speakers today, you own those words and think to yourself, how can I be a part of this thing that is this forward movement that is about relationship? And so with that,
We wanted to set this a friendship song that I created with my brother. To let everybody know that there's always possibility for friendship and that it's not enough room out there for hate. Anyone you see out there can be your friend. You never know. That's that moment, that time, that question.
That's a teenager
There it is.
from the Puyallup Indian tribe.
certain acoustics kind of mean certain things, and so this is what I want to close with. What he said about friendship, matters. And you never know where a friend's going to present themselves.
That's right.
As an indigenous person relocated to this area, I remember being a little kid living homeless here in Hilltop, scared. And that takes courage to kind of go and continue to do this thing moving forward. That even when my dad didn't have enough to offer to even go, hey son, here's a roof over your head, as best he could, because the words are Awahatsugo, Ayonishte, and what it means is as much as something can be, I love you. Hence that's what it takes to move forward. But he used to sing it because language in this longer story about boarding schools and the stripping of culture and the mining of community, that meant what my dad thought was as much as something could be, I love you, he pronounced as Awahatsugo Ayodishne, which is actually as much as something can be, I'm just kidding. So hearing him sing that to my mom and then be able to correct it over the years, he would sing with an extra emphasis that I'll try to put on it, and then this flute playing that I hope I can do him justice that way. But I want you to know the words are Awahatsugo, Ayodishne, as much as something can be, I love you. It'll be what I close with, in hopes that we can act on that friendship. But it's not that hard. Like I said, go to www.olivetribe.com and go, hey, what's going on that we can interact? It's not that hard to go online and go, hey, you know what? I'm trying to create a relationship and have meaningful conversations that lead to consultation. Action steps.
That's dope.
And I would even ask you to invite into this space. Think about some ancestor, whether they're from here or wherever they're from. And think about them and invite them into this space as I sing this song. And then when I'm done, I'll be done. Still get nervous. Been doing this for years. You see the sweat? I'm still getting nervous. Knees do this, butterflies. Like, okay, help me not screw up, Pops.
So let's rock. Okay, that was just wrong. Just healthy system intro. Yeah,
Very, very much. I love you. I love you. I think my dad always threw that last part on the end, just so you know my mom wasn't kidding, and neither am I.
For sure.
I just, yeah.
Woo!
Thank you, Toby and Levi. You always do an amazing job. Thank you for honoring our space today.
Wow. Woo!
Next up, I'd like to bring another good friend of mine, Les Cole, who is a musician here, who also resides on the hilltop and is also amazing. And
It's the
he
hilltop of
is coming to
Tacoma,
showcase some of his
historic
talents as well.
neighborhood.
So, I'm gonna play a drum riff that is associated with so that all of the prayer, add to it and bring that love and trust and community throughout the rest of your day. And mine as well. So, it's a night of being So, music, this may be considered music. I respect that what you share is prayer. So, and I've always kind of struggled with the difference between music and prayer. Because music is healing. Prayer is healing. You know, so we all live our lives, we go through struggles, through strife, and we have happiness and positive results. But at some point in your life, you're either praying or you're listening to music. And somewhat that music is healing.
Yeah,
You're stressed out.
I gotta restart my phone, restart the video. We'll be back. We'll be back. My back camera's not working, bro. And I gotta get ready to speak, nigga.
What is affecting your health, and it brings you healing.
What next?
So we do this thing. I play in a band. We're called the Street Players.
Yeah.
And I played music for quite a while, but we were doing some